Hey everybody, how's everybody doing today? How's everybody doing? Happy Monday. Waiting a couple seconds to go live. Well, actually, I am live. I'm just waiting a couple seconds to see who joins in, who's able to join. I know a lot of people. A lot of my people are at work. If you catch the replay, as we normally do, hashtag replay. If you catch this live, hashtag live. And always hashtag Conquer with Chris. I want to talk about professional marketing today. Professional marketing. I see a lot of people doing a lot of things. One of my friends, shout out to Lisa Torres, posted something that somebody sent to her, asking them if they want to join a business. Out of the blue, no relationship built, just, you want to join this business, you'll make 7 figures, I promise, you won't have to do anything but lend your name and credibility. That's doing something. If my name's on it, I'm putting my credibility on it, I'm putting my face on it, that means a lot. So don't go around just messaging people saying, hey, join my team. Join your team for what? Why would I want to join your team? What reasons do I have to join your team? What reasons do I have to be a part of what you're doing? I want to talk about the process of creating a customer avatar. What is a customer avatar? It is what you believe and what numbers will point out over time your ideal customer will be or who they'll become. And usually they have the same pain points that you have. So if you're a person looking for the easy button all the time, boop, boop, hit the easy button, boop, boop. Or if you're looking for the one magic bullet that's going to kill the werewolf, there's no such thing. You're going to have hard work, dedication, persistence, and consistency. So if you want to make it in the online world, or any of the many pathways you can take, internet marketing, network marketing, coaching, consulting, all these things, it's going to take you some time to build that up. It's going to take you some time to make that happen for you. You may get lucky and you might get a bunch of likes and stuff. You may even have a pathway to be able to get some things done. Maybe you're like my friend, maybe you're like Valerie Walton, who's already built a successful business, right? And so if you've done that, you've already put in the hard work. So if you already put in the hard work, then people can't mess with you. You're unshakable, right? So if you're still new at this, you don't have a group of people you can go to. You don't have a group of people you can depend on. So you have to find out where you're coming from and where you want to go, how you're going to get there, and work backwards. But you have to create that customer avatar. You have to create that person so you can target them. That person is most like you currently, not who you want to be, who you are currently. If you're one of the easy push button people or the magic bullet or the whatever, you have to target to get those people in the right mindset. We got to do a mindset first. Because if you have a mindset that, oh, I'm just going to do this one thing, and granted, one thing over time, but most people who think, I'm going to do this one thing one time, think that that's an easy way to get off and a quick way to make money. You see, people say, why you always talk about money? Because we're talking about business. And I don't know anyone who gets in business to go broke. I don't know anybody who gets in business just to make it, just to be there, right? If you're doing that, that's a hobby, not a business. If you're getting online to create some kind of income for yourself, you are in business for yourself. You're not there. Likes don't pay the bills. Likes can't pay rent. Shares can't pay rent necessarily, but or a mortgage. But here's the thing: over time, if you're consistent and persistent with it, you can focus in on that custom avatar. Who do you really want to serve? What pain points can you address? What pain can you help people relieve in their life? You see, these things will create for you a successful online business. I'm doing a lot of shout outs today because it's Monday, and I want to shout out to my friend Steve Krivda, excellent coach, good friend. Steve, hopefully you drop down the comments later. But listen, how do you become successful? Rome wasn't built in a day. Your business can't be built in a day. Be consistent, be persistent, keep your messaging on core with what you're trying to do. If you notice, the successful people always talk about the same few things. They don't talk about anything else unless they're sharing like a family trip, which is a lifestyle thing, unless they're sharing something about something that's personal to them. Then they're trying to get you to see they're a human too, just like you. But typically when it comes to marketing tips and tactics, they're sharing the same thing. The same thing over and over and over again until they get it in your mind, because they're trying to overcome the barriers that we talked about in our last live, the know, like, and trust factors. Once you overcome the know, like, and trust factors, you can start to build a list, whether it be SMS, Messenger, email, however you disseminate your information to people. You can now have a list that you can target people. And because you have a following, people jump on your lives, people jump on your replays. Excuse me. They can now interact with you. They can see that you're real. You're not just some robot out performing some duty, or you're just not some person trying to live. Your success is in the list. It's not how big the list is, it's just a list that you know you can market to, because sometimes you can market to 5-10 people and they have lists that are ginormous, and you market to them and they share your information with someone else's, multiple people, right? So when you're marketing like that, it pays to do people right. I want to talk about a good friend of mine, Mark Lalone, came up with what I call the value ratio. Every 8 posts you share, one of them, only one, should you try to sell something. And when I say sell, maybe you're giving away a freebie, and that freebie is what you're trying to sell. So out of 8 posts, only one of them can you try to get them to do some kind of action or interaction. You're always trying to overcome the like, know, and trust. Once they trust you, once they opt into an email list, once they opt into a messaging system, once they opt into SMS, then you can do it however. But I choose, this is my business, so I choose to keep the value at a high level, so no one can ever say to me, Chris, you overcharged me. You're always trying to sell me something. I don't appreciate how you come off being sleazy and always trying to sell me something, always trying to get my money. No, I'm doing this whether you give me money or not. Because this is my message. You can make money on the internet. You can make money doing what you like to do in the way you want to do it. You just have to find your voice, your message, your ideal customer. When you find your ideal customer, you target them with that message. Right now, my message is very simple. You have to get out of the push button syndrome. You have to get out of the silver bullet syndrome. You got to get into some productive income producing activity and do that on a daily consistent basis until you reach your target custom audience. And when you start reaching that, there we go. We're back live. Now we're back live. Okay. Oh, what happened? There we go. We're back live. I just want to say I apologize. My internet went out for a couple minutes. Don't know what's going on with that, but just glad to be back. Listen, I've had the privilege and opportunity to meet several hundred, if not thousand people through my journey as a marketer, as a business owner, and it's been my pleasure to gain information. And so when I'm name dropping these people, I'm name dropping them, giving their attaboys, giving their flowers, if you will. Professional marketing, you have to find out what people's pain points are, and how do you find the right people that are your people that will relate to you. My suggestion is find your own pain and deal with that, right? Find your own pain and deal with that. How do you overcome your obstacles? How do you overcome your objections to a product, sales, or service? You got to create your own personal brand, your own personality, your own identity that you want to be known for on social media. We'll just use social media because that's the easiest way to explain it today. There are other ways, but for sake of time and opportunity, we'll just say social media. Social media is the platform you can get across your message. And you have, each social media platform has their own messaging and the way they package it. We'll go over that at a later date and time, okay? You want to create a customer avatar. Well, what is that? Identify their goals and needs. What is it you're trying to get them at the end result? What is their transformation going to look like? What is their goal, right? Maybe they want to be free from their job. Maybe they're tired of paying bills. Maybe they just want to make an extra $500 a month. I don't know what their goals are. That's your job to create your own customer avatar. I'm working on mine. And we're always fine-tuning this, because as we grow, we change not only what we're doing, but who we're doing it with. So don't get stuck. You're going to get this set once and for all. Find where they hang out on social media. If you're marketing on Facebook and they're hanging out on LinkedIn, you're wasting a lot of time and resources putting it on Facebook. But if you're doing a Facebook post the same you would on Facebook, but put it on LinkedIn, that might not reach the right audiences either. So you want to be careful where you're doing it and what you're doing with that post. The next is you want to figure out who they are and what they do. Like, are you a single mom trying to reach other single moms? Are you a stay-at-home dad trying to reach other stay-at-home dads? Or are you a work professional trying to reach other work professionals? There's all sorts of demographics. Put yourself in that. I'm not going to go through all that, but you guys understand what I'm getting at. Identify their challenges, their obstacles, and their pain points. So if you had a tremendous headache, let's say, and I said, look, I have some Tylenol, some aspirin, whatever the case may be, and you say, I need that, and I'm the only one who has that, or I'm one of the many people that has it, and you've come to know, like, and trust me, right? Then in that, you would say, Chris, can I get that from you? I'd be like, sure, it's only blank dollars. See, I'm not selling, you're just buying. I just have something, I put a price on it, and have it sitting there. You are in the mood to buy because you have a tremendous headache and you're trying to get rid of it. So you want to identify their challenges, their pain points, their obstacles to overcome, and help them overcome it with your product, good, or service. You want to list out things that may be obstacles for them to purchase from you. And what roles do they need to purchase from you? So let me help you that. For example, using the headache, you're not going to maybe you're allergic to aspirin, but you can have Tylenol or Aleve or some other product. And I have all those different types of products. You come, I'm allergic to that. I can give you, like, I'm allergic to codeine. Don't ever give me codeine. So the thing is this, watch this. I'm not going to take something that's codeine based because I have allergic reaction to it. So if you're trying to sell me a pill that has codeine in it, I'm not going to take it, right? So at the end of the day, is you want to figure out what objections they have and overcome it by the way you market to them. Well, I tried something before and it didn't work. Well, in your history, I'm sure you've tried several things before. So in your messaging, you want to say, I've tried hundreds of things. I found this one process that works for me. Now, you're not guaranteeing it works for everybody. You're just guaranteeing that it worked for you and works for people like you. So you only want to deal with those, because last thing you want is a customer that's a huge headache and And you know, you don't have to be everyone's favorite marketer. You don't have to be everyone's favorite business person. You know the difference between a baseball player who hits 2 out of 10 times and 3 out of 10 times is roughly $10-15 million a year. So if you just become 2 out of 3 or 2 out of 10 and then go to 3 out of 10 of people who like you, know you, trust you, can complete and do things like you do them, 3 out of 10, you're successful beyond your wildest dreams. This is how marketing works. There's no big push button like I was saying before. There's no silver bullet. There's no dagger that will kill the beast of marketing. You have to be consistent, persistent, and remain true to your message. So hopefully this answers some of the questions. And I'm sorry, I'll piece this together, make one video. I know that I changed shirts, but I'm in the middle of doing a couple things. So thank you so much for turning in. Please remember #Conquer with Chris. Hashtag professional marketing. Have a great day, and I'll talk to y'all later.